What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hope y'all can hear me. Hope y'all can forgive me for all the layers that I got on, but 1 degrees outside is something you got to deal with sometimes. But enough about that. Y'all saw the title of my video, and Eazy. Eazy the Block Captain. The odds of you watching this video are probably slim. However, the odds of people who watch battle rap and who may like you or may dislike you are pretty high. When I put in a search of Remy Ma Papoose today and then just hit live to see who all was still online talking about that, there was 15 YouTube content creators that were live still blogging about what Papoose exposed today. So, Eazy the Block Captain, my tall brother, they got your teeth fixed with the braces and the retainers or whatever you did. You gave me a gift because I was getting ready to go online and make this video, and you popped up live to defend yourself against Papoose. Look, man, I got the notes of the stuff that I was gonna make sure I was gonna say. So you made my job easier because you were so ridiculous in the live that you just did. Eazy the Block Captain, brother. At one point, we talking about the peak. At the peak, there was 5,243 people in your live. That was at 328 CDT, which would have been 428 in Atlanta time and Philly time. So at 4:28 p.m., you had 5,250 people, let's just round it up, in your live chat. Brother, of those 5,000 people in your chat, it wasn't 2,500 people flaming you. It was more like 3,500. So it was literally 60% to 70% of the people in there was flaming you. And I'm going to talk about what they said before I get to the whole explanation of what's going on. Somebody, since you got a battle coming up with Shotgun Suge in January, ironically on Remy Ma's card on her league, somebody said, man, Shotgun Suge is already up 2-0. I saw at least 25 people while you were explaining what was happening. At least 25 people said, so you didn't punch back? Like, hey, just brass tacks. Just get to the point already, Eazy. You didn't punch Papoose back? Why? Okay, so let me give the summary. First, I got to get a summary of what this is all about. Then I got to give you Jack Boy Main's story because he was there that day. And I'm going to compare the story to what Eazy the Block Captain just said. Today, Papoose had been real quiet about Remy Ma cheating on him specifically with Eazy the Block Captain. We had 3 battles where battle rappers kind of exposed Eazy about it. First it was Disaster. Then it was Geechee Gotti who did it very, very roughly. And then Hitman Holla did, but he didn't really killed the ankle. He didn't really attack it like I felt that he should have. So therefore, that's probably why he lost the battle. Eazy made Hitman's Girl be more of a subject and more of a open wound to stab at. Then that was a layup for him. So one of the biggest criticisms about Eazy during this time that all of this was happening was that he went offline for 2 weeks. He's usually online about everything. Anything happened to somebody, he laughing about it. He talking about you in the battle rap community. But when this happened to him, he got real quiet. The second thing is that he say that he didn't get touched. Nobody believed that. So not only is he not saying that I wasn't in a fight, that I didn't get knocked out, he was standing on business. I didn't get touched. So nobody believed it. And then Eazy also went on Twitter saying, hey man, talking to Papoose, you better say something. You better tell people what it really is. And Papoose just ignored him. Didn't respond. So today, Papoose goes on Instagram and Twitter to say that his wife, Remy Ma, she's a beautiful woman. She has a beautiful name. Her real name is Reminisce. Isn't that a pretty name? But she's an ugly person inside because he said that she's a narcissist. He was complaining that she exposed the fact that he's been messing around with Clarissa Shields, the boxer from Flint, Michigan, who has a movie coming out in a couple weeks. But he said, you upset about that, but not upset with the fact that you was cheating on me with Eazy and that I asked you for a divorce and you wouldn't give me one. Then he dropped a bombshell. He showed a picture that I guess he took from Remy's phone, going through her phone, of Eazy the Block Captain chilling with Remy Ma on Christmas Day by a Christmas tree. And said, this is what you was doing on Christmas Day while I was with our daughter. That's a terrible look, Reminisce. Remy, who had to drop your name to Remy Ma because Remy Martin actually sued you for copyright infringement. But then he added this. He said Remy asked me to lie about knocking him out and I wouldn't do it. I just stayed quiet instead. I guess the ramification is that Eazy's supposed to be this big tough drug dealer battle rapper that was on the Bel Air, Fresh Prince of Bel Air reboot as Rashad. Supposed to be so gangster. And it would hurt her league in the fact that she manages and promotes him if, they find out that your husband knocked him out at a battle rap event. So then Remy came back and exposing it. You put hands on me in front of the gardening people, the landscaping people, and I got more, I'll expose you. It's just really bad. So I'm sitting up there, I'm taking the information in. I was getting ready to make a video. But I can't do that without telling you all this. Jack Boy Maine, rapper from Richmond, Virginia. Little out there, but one thing I've always felt about Jack Boy Maine is that even if he's a little bit dirty, a little bit uncouth, a little bit of a loudmouth, he's a truth teller. He described what happened that day with Papoose and Eazy. He explained it to a T. And when somebody tells you a story, a little free advertisement for Cherry Coke. When somebody tells you a story and they have intimate, specific details, the possibility of them lying decreases exponentially because don't nobody got that good of an imagination. And when it's coming from somebody who is a battle rapper who says he was at the event, the only thing that can happen is he tell his story and then somebody else that was there refute the story. In this particular situation, Yoshi G, female rapper, was there. When Jack Boy put her on the spot to tell everybody that she saw Papoose knock out Eazy, the block captain, she says, I can't say that. I don't know about all that. I was there, but I didn't see that. Jack Boy went off on her. Said, you lying. Jack Boy said he was outside. He said Papoose pulled up in the car and just double parked. You know how mad somebody is? That's like, I'm finna come in here and shoot this place up. You don't even care about how you parked. Just parked the car, got out the car. Jack Boy said that his temperature kind of went up like, oh, something about to go down. And he said he kind of followed the situation. He said Papoose was saying where he at. Say that he found Eazy. Bow! Bow! Eazy hit the floor. And he said that Papoose was screaming to the top of his lungs, yeah, I hit hard, don't I? Who else wants some? Who else wants some? Got in his car and left. Jack Boy said he came back outside and was trying to calm things down because then, people wanted to bring the hammers out, the tools, and stuff like that. So, the way Eazy would have you to believe it, he literally said this. He said, "Yo, I was kind of mad with the security guards. Them Jones, let somebody come through with a mask on. And so then I turn around and then it's like, yeah, I got hit. Yeah, I lied to y'all about getting hit. Remy asked me to lie. I feel bad about that." And then he was very careful with this lie. He was careful not to say that Papoose was the one wearing the mask, but who else would be wearing the mask? Who else got past security? Why would Papoose have to wear a mask to get past security when this is his wife's battle league? Everybody know who he is. You think that Papoose would have to sneak into Remy Ma's event for any reason? You don't think that Papoose has put money into Remy's pocket to help her build that league up? Like Remy just did that all on her own? So it was a very fugazi, fraudulent way to try to gaslight us or deceive us. You didn't even have the balls to just say Papoose was scared so he had on a mask. You could have just said that. But you are implying that he fired on you twice and then he said he ran. And so he said that he's been asking for a fair fade ever since then. And he won't give him one. When the reality is, they say that the reason Papoose went up there is because him and Remy had on matching outfits, and he was bragging to people that Papoose is a sucker, and I took his broad. He said it to the wrong person. So let me see, is there anything else I missed in this live that the Eazy said? I ain't taking nobody, John. You know, he stuttered a little bit. They wasn't even together. You know, when I got with it, you know what I mean? You delusional. You know, you claim to be such a devout Muslim, dude. Maybe it's a little bit lighter in Christianity how people view it, but in your religion, that is considered haram. Haram. You got with this man's wife while they still live together. How is they separated if they still live in the same house? So yeah, that's all I got, man. Let me know if y'all watched Eazy's live like I did. Number one. Number two, let me know if you remember Jack Boy Main's story, or if you was hearing it from me for the first time, if you believe him. And number three, this is the one I can't wait for. Let me know how you think this is going to affect the battle. Eazy, the block captain, versus Shotgun Suge in New Jersey. This is January 5th. January 5th. Let me know if you think Shotgun Suge is an acute enough and astute enough student of the game to take all this information and excoriate Eazy on the stage.